So moisture control version 2, it's not a failure of the first version, it's just a modified and improved and continuation of the same project. So down that side is doing great. The trench has not sunk a long way, so there's not a lot more work to do there, just a little bit of tidy up. Gonna put a gate across like this at the end to stop people walking through, which they do, believe it or not. I don't know why, but they do. Look in the windows, see if we have anything to steal, I'm guessing. I have to put a row of bricks on the top of there and backfill that corner. I've changed the front, built a little wall here, stoned the trench, and then filled in this one on the other side. A little neater. And tied everything together, bringing it as a pipe under the ground here and out to that top grate, which is now more compliant with local building codes, 10 feet back from the property line, but it discharges on top of the stone and runs away from the house, so that's all goodness. And at the back, we are making quite a few changes. I have to change the grade of the existing stone that I put down a couple of years ago, because I've piped these two house gutters that are this side into one that now runs across into a shallow trench that we're going to stone that runs along the fence line. And I've piped the rear gutter and the drain for the runoff alongside the house all the way across to a hole that's going to be stoned over there. They're separate because this one carries quite a bit of debris with it and it gets silted up quickly. We used to exit it right there on the surface, but it's keeping this entire area behind the house wet. So that's going to get rid of the moisture. I'm going to raise this grade up with a bunch of stone and extend the parking substantially at the same time. So that's the project for the next couple of days. It's a lot of hand digging, but it is now done and the water is away from the house. I've met with the city. The city is perfectly okay with what I'm doing over there, so I do not have to discharge that 10 feet from the property line. I can bring it all the way over there into a stone trench. We own about 2 feet the other side of that fence, so the spillover will go through the mulch and the flower border before it gets to the parking lot. But the town and its hydrologist both came over and are good with that plan. So stoning, backfilling, and making a much larger parking lot. Stone arrives on Friday, so I'll get on with that early next week.